I'm going to make a video of my 3-foot Dumerils Boa. His name is Hercules. Dumerils Boas are native to Madagascar, which is a little island off of Africa, if y'all didn't know that. I bought the cage off of Craigslist for $40. It was a display case before I altered it into a cage. It's made out of melamine wood. It's got a little thicker pieces of plastic on the outside coating. It's got 2 lights up top. One is a 90-watt red bulb. The other is a 50-watt red bulb. The 90-watt bulb you can pick up at Lowe's for about $7 and $5 for the regular bulb. Up top are the lamp shades, which I have sitting on 3 nails per hole, which I cut out. They're 8-inch lamp shades. And on the other side, I have a vent that I installed that I picked up at Walmart, which I paid $7 or $8 for. I just went ahead and cut it out and fitted it in. For the gauges, I have 3 different types of gauges. I have 2 white gauges, which are temperature gauges. That's the cold side and that's the warm side. I was told that it should be anywhere, in the daytime it should be anywhere around 80 to 90 degrees within the cage. Whether it's the cold side or the hot side. The black gauge is actually a humidity gauge and a temperature gauge. I was also told that it should be anywhere between 40 to 60 degrees, or 40 to 60% of humidity. And right now we're sitting at 50% humidity, which is perfect. I also made a fogger out of a humidifier, which I picked up at Walgreens. That's the hole there that Caitlin's pointing the camera at. And this is the actual fitting that I've made to fit inside there. It's just a little brass elbow with a piece of plastic surgical tubing that I've cut out with a little bend in it. And a little black duct tape to fit in the hole a little bit better. That's a 3/4 inch hole that'll fit in. So it sprays right down into his water bowl that I picked up at the dollar store for $1. He has 2 hides. One is smaller than the other. The black hide is made out of a shoebox, which has got a little bit more privacy in it. And that's made out of a ramen noodle box, which is just a little bit cooler. It gives them a little bit more sights outside. This little door lock I made out of a tent stake, and all I have to do is slip it in this little plastic hole that I drilled out of, and it works as a pretty good lock. Down at the bottom here I have all of his necessities, the humidifier, which I'll go ahead and turn on here. Just for looks, we'll have it turned on. It turns blue whenever it's on, so I can tell if it's on or not. That's it working. I keep a little shop vac to clean up whenever I need to clean his cage. Have his newspapers, an extra little tote to carry him in. I have his extra little box here for his lamps or for his bulbs that they come in. That's what they look like. And then I have his cleaner, which I use Fabulous. Most people use other things like Mean Green or any non-bleach item like that. I use Fabulous because it's cheap and it's easy to use. A little more extra bedding, which I need to pick up. And a little trash can. And that's a little bit of surgical tubing that I was keeping at. And on this side, I have a paper towel and a paper towel rack, which I picked up at a thrift shop for 50 cents. I have a hand sweeper with a dustpan, which I picked up at the dollar store. Right, and I fixed a little light here to the side, so if I need to check him out in his hide, make sure he's doing all right, I can do that. I have two different timers here. I have a digital one, which is fogger's hooked up to, or humidifier. It pops on for 7 minutes every half an hour through a 24-hour period, so that works well. And then I have an extra timer for the daylight. The back of it, you can see where I've hooked the tubing up from the bottom of the cage to the top into a little fitting. And I'll go ahead and pull Hercules out here so you can get an idea of what he looks like and how big he is. And that's him right here. You should always pick a snake up from the bottom, never grab him from the top. This way it kind of lets him know that, you know, you're there to get him out and hang out with him for a minute, and not so much that you're food or you're trying to hurt him. But this is Hercules here. He's kind of a fat little guy. I had him out earlier, so he's probably wondering what I'm doing. I usually get him out once a day, handle him, let the kids hold him. Dumerils Boas are good snakes for families to own. They're nothing like a reticulated python or a Burmese that's going to strike, you know, constantly at you. So, I mean, there you can see he's about as long as my left arm here. But that's Hercules for you. Go ahead and let him crawl back into his little cage here. See if we'll do that. Yeah, he's going to go ahead and slither right back up in there. But for roughly, let's say, for the humidity and stuff, I probably spent $100 for all the rest of the materials. I mean, you'll have to get lamps and stuff like that, which are probably going to cost you about $50 a piece. That's with bulbs. And then if you can find a good cheap cage, that's going to work for you. That's great. I found an awesome deal. So every little bit helps. Oh yeah, and these little handles here on the side, I actually picked up at the dollar store, which are just like hangers that's got adhesive backings that I made handles to slide open the doors with. They only cost $1, so if you're looking for something to slide your glass doors open a little bit easier and better than these little like real thin plastic things here that are glued to it, then these little hangers work out great. So other than that, that's Hercules' home and Hercules' cage. Thanks for watching.